We're outside the Santiago Bernabeu and Faris Cam is back. I think the most consistent guy after me on Let's Be Real. Talk to me about that performance. The first half we got an early goal, but we didn't have control, man. In my opinion, the strategy was unleash Rodrigo on Javi Galan, and the rest I had no clue what was happening.
Yeah, I agree with you that I didn't like the first half. It kind of reminded me of the game the other day. We just scored and then just stopped attacking for some reason. So we got an early goal, golazo by Rodri. He's few goals now against Atletico, which is also good, and it's Champions League Rodri, so nice to see. But then I don't like the first half, and then thankfully in the second half, took back some control. All I would have wanted today was just to win. I don't care how, don't care by how much. Maybe 2-1. A slim win, but could have been 3 at the end, but it's okay. I'll take it just to beat them. We haven't beaten them in a year and a half now, so I'll take the win. It's a good win, and we'll see next week.
Yeah, man. See them next week away. It will be difficult because Atleti, I think they've only lost one game at home this season so far. Things could change. It's the Champions League and it's Real Madrid. But man, when Luka Modric came in, right, that's when I feel we got more control. And it's very weird to say where Atleti had more control in midfield. That was not expected. And I feel Vini and Mbappe, they should have been more clinical. They should have given that extra edge because in big games, this is what you expect.
Yeah, I think the midfield has been a bit of a struggle this game and the last one. I think our best midfield this season, maybe some people can argue, but for me it's been Bellingham, Ceballos and Fede Valverde as well. And today none of them played. Against Espanyol, none of them played. Sorry, not Espanyol, was Betis, sorry. None of them played and we lost. Today I feel like we lost control of the midfield. Camavinga and Tchouaméni played. I think I read something being the last time they played together was against Barca and in the 4-0 in October. I think there's a reason for that, to be honest. So for me, again, if you don't have Modric, you don't have Ceballos, you don't have Bellingham, you don't have Valverde in midfield, Modric has to play. I know he's a bit older now, but I think he has to play. We saw Tchouaméni, I think, had a really good game, amazing game. We saw when Modric came on, like you said, we took more control of the game. In the first half, at times, I felt like we had 5 players up front, 4 in back. 5 up front, 5 back. About Vini and Mbappe, I think the formation was 4-4-2 with not a diamond, which we used to play last year, but with Rodri and Brahim on each wing. So I think that helped them in their game, but at the same time gave Vini and Mbappe a disadvantage as well. They couldn't show off their best football and they weren't clinical. I think they only combined at one chance at the very end, but by then it was too late and we got unlucky. So I hope next game there's a 4-3-3. By then, obviously, Bellingham will be back. Ceballos, no, obviously, but we'll see. I want 4-3-3 for me.
Oh man, yeah, definitely. The 4-3-3 suits both of them a little more. Come towards me, come closer. Wow. The 4-3-3 suits them much better, I feel. And the absence of Bellingham was evident. We can't deny that, and we know the role he plays in the team. But talking about, say, Tchouaméni and Camavinga, I feel Tchouaméni had a good game, could have done more. But the goal that he conceded by Julian Alvarez, I'll give the credit where it's due. The goal was a great goal. Like, probably I don't think Thibaut Courtois could have done a lot more. But the goal should have been avoided because I think he had the chance to touch the ball, say, 10 times. He has so much time to dribble, turn, no pressing and take that shot. I don't think you are allowed to give that much space in a Champions League round of 16 game.
Yeah, I agree. I think Camavinga was the guy man marking him and he lost him and then he went to the side to get space and scored. There's a golazo. I don't think Courtois could do anything and that was the only threat on goal. Even in the derby a few weeks ago, they ended 1-1. Their only chance was the penalty from Alvarez again. So yeah, I like Camavinga and Tchouaméni, but maybe not together. I think now Bellingham will come back. There will be more structure in the midfield. We miss him a lot when he doesn't play. He was in the stands next to me, but I wish he was on the pitch, to be honest.
I think probably we'll add the photo that he showed me. Zoomed in on Jude Bellingham's face, and I don't know why his face was open, like his mouth was open. I think probably he was in shock of the goal we conceded. You might never know.
It was before the game. He's shocked by the stadium, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. No, but talking about the other factors, I feel obviously we depend a lot on individual brilliance, and that came in from Rodrigo in the first half. That early goal should have given more confidence. That was a great goal, in my opinion. The pass from, say, Fede, the finish by Rodrigo, and in the Champions League.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think Faris had a really good game today. He came back from injury and he put in a super performance. He came on, I think, 88 maybe, or towards the end. And you could see him sometimes limping in the game. I said last time, like, he's played the most in Europe out of all the players, so we have to watch his minutes. And then he got hurt. He rested the last 2 games and we missed him as well because we lost the last game and we barely beat Sociedad. And I know what, but at least we beat them. Just happy to win today. I mean, we played them last year in the league. Brahim scored early that game also, and then we just defended for the whole time, and then Llorente scored at the end. And then even the last game against them in their stadium in Metropolitano, Militao scored 60 minutes and then Correa 96. So it's just good to finally get over the line and win the game. I think last few derbies, only one team wanted to win, and today they won. So thank God for that.
I mean, definitely, I hope it's sufficient. Also, the fact that we don't have to win is what gives me a lot of calmness. But that goal from Brahim, man, that control, that was just of a different level. Like, assist for Farlan Mendy, but the goal was total Brahim Diaz, and what a finish, man. That was probably one of the best goals. Like, he did a Karim Benzema against Atleti. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, very technical goal. Brahim, I think he played an amazing game. Maybe the man of the match. It was a very tight game, so you can't say one obvious man of the match. He had flicks and tricks here and there. I think he played amazing, and it's good that Ancelotti took him off so he can get the standing ovation he deserves. Even last year, he scored 2 goals against Atletico as well. So maybe he has 3 goals against Atletico now, which is more than any other player in the squad. So maybe we have a new Atletico demon. But yeah, I trust Brahim. Obviously, I say when no one of the front 3 start, he can start. But obviously, Bellingham didn't play today, so it's good that usually when Bellingham doesn't play and Brahim plays, he scores. So it's good. I think he had a good, amazing goal as well. But it's not done yet. Obviously, there's next week, so we'll see what happens. But amazing for me, probably the best player on the pitch.
Oh, man, definitely. So that is he a man of the match then?
Yeah, I think so. Brahim is pretty tight. Maybe Brahim, Shomani. I think Fedi played well as well. But and Rodri, of course, you cannot forget the goal and his performance. Very defensive as well, helping the defense. But I'll give it to Brahim today.
Oh, man, Brahim definitely deserved it, and I'm hoping, whenever he starts. So today he was more like a right winger, not winger, but right midfielder in a 4-4-2. And if you play him as a winger or a midfielder, he's getting in the goals and the performances. That is very important. And I hope Fede Valverde is not injured, man. That's the worst fear I have. I hope he gets a rest against Rayo Vallecano.
Ala Madrid, Rouge!
Ala Madrid, Irouche. That's what I am learning.